morning. We are coming to you from Cefi Ministries in Nairobi, and today being Monday, we are starting off with Make It Happen Monday. The concept behind Make It Happen is stepping out in faith, trusting that God can take us through the things we have to do in life. To start us off, we are looking at one of the characters in the Bible, and that is Nehemiah. Nehemiah was one of those prophets in exile, one of those Israelites who had gone out in exile. And for the time he was there, he knew that a time will come when Israelites will be freed from captivity. And he always got a report. Nehemiah chapter 1 talks about one of the characters from Jerusalem coming to see Nehemiah. That was Hanan. And he gives a report of sorrow and misery and difficulties that people were there. The people in Jerusalem had been defeated. They were frustrated. They were looking at annihilation, an end of themselves because of their masters. But Nehemiah believed that he can make it happen. He believed that he can change situations. And so in a couple of weeks, we'll be looking at what Nehemiah did and how we can make it happen ourselves. In spite of the grim realities of life, in spite of the challenges that were there, Nehemiah stepped up first and foremost with prayer. The Bible says in chapter 1, the whole of it, that Nehemiah devoted some time of prayer and fasting. He took time just to seek the Lord. He went before the Lord in thanksgiving, in acknowledging that he is God, in acknowledging that he can come through for them, he can rescue them, he can hear their prayers, he can forgive their sins. And I don't know what you're dealing with today, but one of the most important things I want to encourage you to do is to step up in prayer. Do you have something that you are facing today and you're wondering how you can make it happen? Maybe it's an uphill task. Maybe it's an exam that you're preparing for. Maybe it's a bill that you have to pay. Maybe it's a mountain you have to climb. Like Nehemiah, you can trust God that he can come through. Bible says what is impossible with man is possible with God. To make it happen, you need to have faith in God and call upon God through a time of prayer and fasting, through a time of seeking the Lord, that he may hear you and he may come through for you. Nehemiah called upon the Lord, and God heard and answered him. You can call upon the Lord, and by the end of it all, let me tell you, mountains will be flattened, valleys will be filled, answers will come. God will make a way in every situation because he is God who works through everything. So this particular day, I want you to remember that God is still at work, and it may be impossible with you, but it is possible with God. He is able to come through for you. He is able to make a way where there seems to be no way. Thank you, and God bless you.